Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Wakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone, who teach and rule well. A salutation to the Akim, out there laboring, of the hopeful elect, that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And, the brother had put this up on his Truth Rule information channel. These little TikTok tidbits, they always crack me up. And this right here, you see here on the screen, $2 million condo is now worth less than $20,000 due to growing Skid Row. And this is concerning these condos, okay, that are in these pretty much in these urban areas. And now what you're starting to see now is the decline of these urban cities through the leniency of crime and pretty much open drug market within the city, and you're seeing places like LA, places like San Francisco that are pretty much going through this urban decay, and I have one question to ask, and that is to pretty much to you Edomites out there, how is that gentrification working out for you these days? You see? All right, because the gentrification was pretty much where they were, pricing out Jake, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out of these certain areas where they were basically, revitalizing it, pressing you out, revitalizing it, and having you these people of lower income displaced. You see, but now it's coming to a point now to where they have to still live and mingle with Jake, because the whole gentrification process has not fully developed in a lot of these areas. You may have your little strongholds of where E's pretty much have dug their heels in and pretty much living, and it's really just to basically flee certain other areas for soaring rent, and they can pretty much get a luxury condo. Maybe in a less desirable area though, but they're pretty much getting it pennies on the dollar compared to any other high price area where they would pretty much be accustomed to living. You see, but this is pretty much going on everywhere throughout Babylon. And the title here is pretty much Babylon is through. Okay, and pretty much the urban decay has basically taken over the streets. You see, and it's going to get worse. You see, and with the economy pretty much spiraling, and pretty much how these banks are pretty much failing, and these businesses closing up, and hey man, the pinnacle of that supremacy is pretty much done. It's pretty much done. We're pretty much at the end of this whole thing, man, and we're starting to see the slow death of Babylon, man. Without any further ado, let me just play this clip.
$2 million condos and penthouses have been now swallowed up into Skid Row and are worth less than the materials used to build it. Nobody wants to live there. This is happening more and more as Skid Row keeps growing more and more. Skid Row is an absolute anarchy. I don't know if you've seen videos, but it's more than just people sleeping on the streets, okay? It's drugs being sold out in the open. It is rapes and robberies. I'm telling you, it's like the year-round purge. It is complete anarchy, and the police can't do anything. It's too large to get under control at this point. And the issue is just becoming worse and worse. I'll tell you, for all its faults, you would never see such a thing in Miami. Give it another couple of years, the National Guard's going to have to come in to fix that problem. And look at these graziati that bought condos in the area. If they don't get it under control in 10 years, entire Los Angeles is going to be one big Skid Row. What do you think?
And, and that's
$2 million.
That's pretty much the point, and real quick, and hey, man, just like he said, man, the National Guard's gonna have to come in and get things in order, man, and basically that's what they want, but really this is all through the Spirit. It's all through the counseling of the Lord, man. You see, it's the counseling of the Lord at the end of the day, man. This is Isaiah chapter 19, uh, verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they that have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. And this place has been perverse, man. You know, when you want to look back at the past 10 years of how the course of morally, how this place has been going, you see, it's been more and more perverse, man. You see, all right? And even when you go out in the streets these days, man, you know, in these urban cities, man, it's a perverse spirit out there, man, amongst the people, amongst the young people, pretty much the old people, they're pretty much don't have no might. You know, they're pretty much doormats within this place, man. You know, this is a young generation ruled society right now, man. You know, the young, the ideology that they have embraced is pretty much seeped into the minds of all the people, man. You know, even when you want to go what this individual was speaking about of how, you know, it's a one large skid row. You know, when you want to think about the debauchery that's pretty much going on in these open drug areas, man. You know, you got people that are dope fiends pretty much walking around, feces all over the place. You know, these people are pretty much bugged out of their mind. You know, people ODing on the streets. You know, and really, when you talk about crime, petty crime is the most thorn in the side type of thing that can bring down a society, man. It pretty much can bring down the very quality of life, okay? Because when you got the open drug markets and the open drug use, and you got the little petty crimes that come into play, and pretty much these drugstores around have to pretty much lock their goods up, man, to keep them from getting stolen. You see? All right, and it's really hard for you to keep a dope fiend from getting their fix every morning, man. Okay, all right, they're gonna rob and steal, man, to get it. You see, all right, and even when you want to look at these businesses, you know, Nordstrom, they said Nordstrom was pretty much gonna close down in L.A. You know, that's pretty much a upscale clothing store, and pretty much, man, they're getting robbed left and right of high end goods. So they're pretty much going to close their doors in San Francisco and move out of the city altogether, you know. So you're starting to see that the moral and quality life decay of Babylon, man. You see, all right, and it's like a drunken man is staggering in his own vomit, man. You see, it's looking like a real cesspool. You see, and people that spent millions of dollars on these dwelling places now, man, are not safe anymore, man, and they're pretty much having buyer's remorse. You see, all right, and this is all the Lord bringing this place down, man. You see, and it says, verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So from the top to the bottom, man, it's gonna be no work soon, man. You're starting to see businesses closing down. The tech industry is in shambles, you know, okay, and it's gonna trickle down. Well, it's trickling down within the retail sector. And it's going to go on so on and so forth, man. You see? All right? So the jobs is going to start drying up, man. Okay? The economy, the hyperinflation's coming. Okay? And this is all coming to systematically destroy this place, man. Okay? And it says, and in that day, Egypt shall be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord's hosts, which he shaketh over it. And it's the Lord shaking his hand over this place, man. And the people are afraid. You know, this is why you have people that are on edge. People are violating people's property and pretty much are getting shot to death, man. You know, when they're pretty much are innocently wandering within people's property, man. But everybody's on edge. People are out protecting themselves. Half the states now is pretty much concealed carry or permitless carry. Okay. So it's gonna be the OK Corral out here, man. You see, we see where it's going. Okay, so to when, just like the guy said, They're going to be calling for the National Guard to come step in. They're going to start, martial law will be established, man, to put order back in this place, man. You see? And it says, in the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he have determined against it. And pretty much twofold here is the prophets out there prophesying the downfall of this place, and pretty much, man, Judah is running amok in these urban places, man. Okay, bringing the value of homes down, bringing the quality of life down. Okay, they're pretty much dwelling within these areas that are pretty much bringing the value of these $2 million condos down, man. Okay, they're running amok, man. You know, Jake is pretty wise to do evil, man. You know, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. This is part of the 2/3, man. And the Lord is raising up these 2/3, man, to actually really bring this place down as well, man. You know, okay, with their wickedness, man. You see, but this is the counsel of the Lord. Really is really what we're speaking about right now, man. Okay, and all that the Lord is shaking His hand to make people afraid, man. You see, okay, people are going to want Uncle Sam to step in and do something about that, man. You see, okay, and that's pretty much what it is, man. You know, okay, and it says, read one more verse. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to the Lord of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction. And pretty much, man, that these are these different cities, these sanctuaries, okay, where the churches are, man. Okay, all right. We're basically putting up prayers in Hebrew, and pretty much come and turn into our power, man. You know, okay, and that's the remnant. You see, okay, all right, and it's pretty much, man. We're subscribing to Yahweh Bashim Abishai at the end of the day, man. And this is all the Lord's movie, man. You see, all right, and this is that altar, man. That's in the midst of Egypt, man. That strong pillar, man. That the Lord is raising up His men. Okay, you see, and we're gonna be protected from these said things, man. You know, all right. Another precept I want to bring out is let's go to Jeremiah real quick. Jeremiah 51. Let's start at verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. You know, and there's no balm, there's no remedy that's gonna heal this place, man. This place is beyond the point of return. Point blank period, man. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into its own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. And pretty much, man, you're going to have these other nations pretty much going back home, because why? I said they can do bad in their own homeland, man. Okay? This place is pretty much sucked dry, and pretty much people that have came here with the aspirations of the American dream, okay, is pretty much turning into a nightmare for them now. Okay, anybody that would come in here with businesses and it's pretty much drying up now. Okay, and only the heathens that are here that are gonna get greedy, okay, and try to suck everything they could out of this place. They're not gonna really they're gonna get stuck here, man. Okay, and they're gonna receive the judgment that this place has coming to it, man. Okay. You see, but pretty much everybody is wanting to go back to their own home country, man. Okay, why? It's because this place is deteriorating and turning into a third world country, man. Okay, they can go ahead and do bad in their own homeland. You see, okay, but this is their judgment, right? For her judgment have reached unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies, man. Okay, and they're gonna know that something is all beyond coincidental, man. Okay, and it's really going to understand that the Lord is the counsel of these whole things, man, of systematically destroying this place, man. You see, all right, but just a quick little something I want to speak upon, concerning this whole gentrification thing that's been going around these urban cities, man, which is really coming into an abrupt halt, and it's not going to go any further, man. Why? It's because of the urban decay that's seeping in, man. And this is all through the counsel of the Lord. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakakodash, Shalom.